everyone, welcome back. Today we're going deep on AI data analysts. You guys sent in some really interesting stuff about real world use cases and this platform called Narrative BI.
Oh, yeah?
And I am excited to dig in and see what we can learn.
That's fun.
Yeah, we've got examples from like HR,
Okay.
agriculture, manufacturing,
Oh, yeah.
even questions about analyzing Elon Musk's tweets. What
I know, right? That's going to be interesting.
It's going to be wild, I'm sure.
It is, yeah.
It's got tons of examples of questions people are asking AI analysts. One that really stood out to me was from this manufacturing company
Right.
trying to optimize the bore size of a component. They're basically asking AI to like figure out the perfect fit,
Interesting.
which is pretty incredible when you think about it.
I think what's fascinating is that a lot of these use cases,
Yeah.
across all different industries, they all kind of have this common thread.
Right.
People are looking for clear reporting, explanations they can actually understand
Mm-hmm.
without needing a data science degree,
Yeah.
And most importantly, actionable insights. They want to know what to do with the information, not just see a bunch of numbers.
It makes total sense. Businesses are drowning in data these days,
Oh, absolutely.
but actually turning it into something useful, that's a real challenge.
Yeah.
That's where this whole idea of AI data analysts,
Right.
and specifically this narrative BI comes in.
Yeah, Narrative BI, it's basically a platform designed to bridge that gap.
Okay.
It's all about turning data into narratives,
Yeah.
stories that people can understand
Okay.
and use to make decisions.
So like instead of just giving me a raw data dump,
Exactly.
it's going to tell me a story using that data.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got it.
It offers features like automated reporting,
Okay.
which can save a ton of time,
Mm-hmm.
and anomaly detection.
Okay, now hold on.
Yeah.
Anomaly detection sounds a little technical.
Sure.
What exactly does that mean?
So imagine you're running a business,
Okay.
and suddenly your sales in like a particular region drop unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Anomaly detection is basically like having this system that flags that unusual dip in sales, alerting you to a potential problem you might have otherwise missed.
Okay.
Narrative BI does this by analyzing patterns in your data and identifying anything that, deviates significantly from the norm.
So it's like a warning system for your business data.
Exactly. It helps you spot those red flags early on so you can address them before they become major issues. And it ties into those actionable insights we were talking about earlier.
Got it. Okay.
Natural language generation allows Narrative BI to take that complex data analysis and translate it into plain English.
Okay.
It's like having a data scientist write up a summary and analysis just for you
Oh, nice.
without all that jargon.
So rather than showing me a chart with a bunch of lines and dots, it's actually explaining what it all means in a way
Yes.
that I can understand.
That's the goal.
Cool.
And if we look at some of the customer testimonials, it seems to be working.
Are there any that kind of stand out to you?
Yeah, there's this one from a marketing agency
Okay.
that used to spend, get this, 150 hours every month on manual reporting.
Oh, wow.
After implementing Narrative BI, they were able to completely automate those reports,
Nice.
which freed up a significant amount of time for their team to focus on more strategic initiatives.
That's a massive time saving.
It is.
But what about smaller businesses?
Right.
Or even just individuals who maybe aren't dealing with that volume of reports?
Yeah,
Is narrative BI still relevant for them?
absolutely. While large agencies can benefit from automating hundreds of reports, even a small business owner can leverage Narrative BI to gain insights into things like their sales trends, customer behavior, or even marketing campaign performance.
Okay.
It's all about having access to that data that matters most,
Right.
regardless of the scale of your operation.
So it's not just about saving time, it's about making better decisions based on a deeper understanding of your data,
Exactly.
even if you're not a data expert yourself.
Exactly.
I like it. Some of the, challenges people are facing when it comes to data analysis.
For sure.
And it really resonates with what we've been talking about.
It does.
There's a CEO in here who describes feeling overwhelmed by the sheer volume of data her company collects.
Oh, yeah.
She wishes there was a way to see those key insights more easily.
Right.
She wants something she can grasp on the palm of her hand, she says.
Interesting.
I can definitely relate to that feeling of data overload.
Absolutely.
And it seems like she's not alone. This marketing manager who's really struggling to track lead conversions. He's tired of manually putting together data from different sources and wants a more streamlined approach.
Makes sense.
These challenges are exactly what Narrative BI is trying to solve, right?
That's right, yeah.
So how does it actually do that?
You don't need to be a data scientist to use it effectively.
Got it.
One of the questions I see in here is about managing multiple clients.
Right.
How does Narrative BI handle that? Yeah. Especially in terms of, keeping data separate and secure.
That's a good question, yeah.
They have a feature called workspaces, which allows you to create separate, secure sections within the platform for each client.
Okay.
This ensures that all the data remains compartmentalized, addressing those concerns about privacy and confidentiality.
That's reassuring, especially for agencies or consultants working with a bunch of different clients. Okay, so we've talked about the problem, the
Yes.
solution,
Yeah.
some of the features,
hmm
but what about actually seeing it in action?
Well, you sent over a link to a YouTube video titled How to Use AI-Powered Analytics to Grow Your Business Narrative BI Tutorial.
Perfect. Let's take a look and see if it lives up to the hype.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so we just watched that narrative BI tutorial video, and
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
It seems really user-friendly,
Right.
even for someone like me who's not exactly a data whiz.
I think that's one of the big takeaways from that video.
Yeah.
They've really focused on making that platform accessible.
Right.
Simplifying that whole process of connecting data sources.
Mhm.
The interface is clean, it's intuitive.
Yeah, and I was really struck by how fast the host in the video was able to generate those visualizations.
Oh, yeah.
They created a graph in seconds
Right.
that would have taken me hours to build manually.
It's a game changer.
Yeah,
That speed and efficiency are huge.
totally.
Data visualization is so crucial for data analysis.
Okay.
Being able to see those patterns and trends in your data
Mm-hmm.
in a way that's visually compelling,
Yeah,
that can unlock insights that you might have otherwise missed.
absolutely. And it's not just about speed.
Right.
The different kinds of charts and graphs they have in narrative BI, it's really impressive.
It is.
It feels like there's a visualization for everything.
I think so.
Whatever you're trying to do,
Exactly. Yeah.
whether you want to track sales trends over time,
hmm
compare marketing campaign performance,
Right.
even analyze the sentiment in customer reviews.
Yep.
Narrative BI has the tools to help you visualize that data in a way that makes sense for your needs.
Absolutely.
Speaking of specific needs,
Okay.
I want to look at some of the more unique and unexpected ways people are using this technology.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Remember that question about analyzing Elon Musk's tweets?
I do. I'm still curious about that one.
Yeah, what kind of insights could you possibly get from that?
I know, right? It might seem unconventional,
Mm,
but it really shows the power of AI to uncover patterns in seemingly random data.
totally.
Someone out there believes there's valuable information hidden in those tweets,
Right.
and AI might be the key to unlocking it.
Makes you wonder what other, untapped data sources are out there just waiting to be analyzed.
That's a good question.
Right.
It could be anything,
Yeah.
social media trends, weather patterns, traffic flow data.
hmm
The potential is huge and is constantly evolving.
I was also really interested in those use cases from the agriculture industry.
Oh, yeah.
There was a question about analyzing soil composition
Okay.
to understand the distribution of different organisms.
Interesting.
It's amazing to think that AI could actually be used to optimize farming practices.
A great example of how AI can be used in fields beyond just, traditional business. It could revolutionize everything from healthcare to environmental science to urban planning.
And I think that's what's so exciting about all of this.
I agree.
It's not just about improving business outcomes.
Right.
It's about expanding our understanding of the world,
Mhm.
using data to solve complex problems.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
Explored real-world use cases,
Yep.
delved into the features of narrative BI,
Mhm.
discussed the potential benefits and challenges, and
Mhm.
even touched on some of the ethical considerations.
It's been a fascinating journey.
It has.
It's clear that AI data analysis is changing how we understand the world
For sure.
and how we interact with it.
Absolutely. But before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Okay.
If AI can find insights from something as seemingly random as social media posts, what other unexpected data sources out there might have valuable information?
That's a great question.
Right. The possibilities are really endless.
They are.
And as AI data analysis continues to evolve,
Right.
we can expect to see even more creative and innovative applications pop up. So, to our listeners, I encourage you, stay curious.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep
exploring.
asking those questions.
Don't be afraid to ask those big questions.
Exactly.
The future of data analysis is full of exciting possibilities.
It's a really cool time to be in this space.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone.